Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing very well. So today I wanted to bring it back to basics, literally strip back my wardrobe and share my 10 wardrobe essentials slash staples was what I was trying to get to. But basically 10 classic pieces that I have in my wardrobe. Kickstarting with some accessories because I've only got one accessory to show you. I'm sure you've already guessed, they are sunglasses. But I think that these are great all year round. And I would also definitely consider investing. Now, I only bought my first pair of Ray-Bans last year, I think, around December last year. So I am quite new to the whole designer sunglasses, I guess. But honestly, these are they're amazing. I know they will be in my wardrobe for years. Well, not in my wardrobe, but in my collection for years and years to come. And they just complete an outfit, honestly. Whether it's in the summer, autumn, winter, pop these on and your outfit is instantly transformed. I just love how cool and quirky sunglasses make me feel. I usually wear my glasses all the time, so I don't often change into wearing sunglasses because then I can't actually see. But sometimes, if I'm feeling a little bit extra or if I really like my outfit, I will pop on some sunglasses and I genuinely think it completely transforms the look. I do love them. I think they work with everything. They're great all year round, as I said. So a perfect addition for your wardrobe. And so on to the style pieces. Starting off with this knitwear jumper, which you've probably seen before. This one is from La Redoute and it's a UK 6 to 8. A few years old this jumper is actually, but they definitely have it again this year, or a similar sort of style to it. And a cable knit jumper, you cannot go wrong. I don't obviously necessarily mean get this exact jumper, you need this exact jumper. No, that's not what this video is about. It's more just to give you an idea or an example of what I'm trying to put across to you. I always find that it's a little more helpful if I do actually show you something rather than me just trying to explain something. But a classic jumper, a neutral tone, you're not going to go wrong with a jumper this colour. I mean, a cream, beige, camel, neutral, whatever colour you want to call it. It's just a classic. Will go with absolutely everything in your wardrobe, whether that be midi skirts, which are super popular right now, or just tucked into your favourite pair of high-waisted jeans, or a high-waisted denim skirt, with anything. Honestly, you look at this and you can pair in your head about a gazillion different outfits that this could go with. So it's just a classic. I was umming and ahhing about whether to include this next one, but it's one of my more recent additions and it's just a leopard print shirt. And I decided to pop it in because I do think a shirt is an essential. This totally differs on your work. If you work in an office, potentially you are going to have more shirts and more smart clothes in your wardrobe. If you ever have an evening that you're going out, I've dressed this down loads of times, but I do think that once you look at it, you definitely do probably assume it's most likely to be for a night out or drinks or dinner or something a little bit smarter. But this you can easily dress down with just a pair of light wash denim. You can dress down with a skirt. I've worn this with a white mini skirt actually and I thought it looked really, really beautiful. You can also dress this up with some faux leather trousers or potentially a little vinyl mini skirt or something like that. The possibilities are endless. And when you're looking at a piece that you can go to time and time again, but equally is quite nice and quite fancy and makes you feel quite nice, I think a printed shirt is always a little bit nicer than just a plain white shirt. I wasn't doing this in any particular order, but I did actually find another top to show you. So I thought I would just show you all of the tops. And my third top is a roll neck. Such a classic in anybody's wardrobe. If you don't have one of these, pick one up. It's amazing. I almost use these as a replacement for thermal. If I don't want to go for thermal, I will use some sort of roll neck like this because I think it works amazingly as a layering piece. So it just makes your outfit look so much more different. For example, you could wear this with a crew neck top and just have the roll neck coming out. You could wear a V-neck jumper with this and have the roll neck popping through. You can layer this under dresses because it's starting to get a little bit too cold to wear dresses. But layering this under a dress, you get the sleeves on show, you get the roll neck on show, and it just looks a little bit different in my opinion, and I love this. This again is an oldie in my wardrobe. I bought it last year, I believe, but I did have a quick browse on ASOS and I saw that this exact one was back in stock. This actually has some gold detailing on the sleeves, which I wasn't too sure whether, when I bought it last year, I wasn't too sure whether it would still be a trend this year. But it is. here we are. Still popular, still on trend. Not that it's all about the trends or anything like that in any way, but I think with me and what I do, it's quite important for me to have pieces that I know if I buy this year, next year, they will still be available for you to buy, because when I share outfits, I think it's only natural that people want to know where things are from and want to be able to buy them as well. So sometimes that's a little bit challenging. That's like a challenge we face as bloggers, I would say. Let me know if you're also a blogger and you also find that. I would definitely be interested. But yes, a roll neck classic cannot go wrong. Next up we have denim. I've only got one pair of jeans to show you actually. I didn't want to sit here and just talk through loads of denim. I have one particular style that I absolutely love, that I go for time and time again, and has also been in my wardrobe for years, and these are the ASOS Farley jeans. I rave about these jeans so much. I think I've genuinely been singing their praises for the past 3 years. I think I bought my first pair, which I think are these, like this exact pair, 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago now. So they're just so good. This wash is it's either called the Harley wash or the Haley wash, I'm not too sure, but I just love them, honestly. They're such a nice colour of blue, they're super vibrant, they just look great with everything. I wear them in the summer, I wear them in the winter, I wear them in the autumn, I wear them in the spring, I wear them all year round. They are just my favourite. They are like, almost like, not a wide leg, but a straight leg jean, cropped, and they just cinch your waist really, really high up. Honestly, I just love these. You'll see me wear these all the time, I swear. I just am rarely ever in any other pair of jeans. So if you want to try the ASOS jeans, I would 100% recommend them. On to another accessory, and that's a handbag, and in particular a small black crossbody bag. I mean, it doesn't have to be black, but because I'm talking about like the classics, I feel like you would just go for a black or a brown, just the neutral kind of colours. And I am actually a big fan of the Carvela crossbody bags. I had one last year which I wore to death, honestly. Wore it like just the whole of autumn winter, honestly. It was just my absolute favourite. I really did love it. But this year I saw this one, which I also really love. I think it's just a different take. It's a bit more updated. It's a bit nicer for like an evening out as well. I feel like it looks a little bit more fancy because we have the gold hardware and the gold detailing, and I think that's very nice for an evening out. But also day to day. You know me, you know how much I love my gold jewellery, and just mixing the hardware with my jewellery. I absolutely love joining the two together, being matchy. Onto coats, and I could genuinely talk about coats all day. I have a little sort of like a wardrobe under the stairs where I have just popped in all my coats, and it is a little bit too full actually. It definitely needs a bit of a rummage and a bit of a clear out, but I'm not quite there yet. When I was thinking about which coats to share, I just wasn't sure. I didn't know which I considered classics, which pieces were potentially, some pieces are a bit too new, some pieces I potentially bought a few years ago but wouldn't necessarily wear again now. So I really wanted to just filter it down, and I ended up picking two different styles. The first, this is actually a new coat, but the style isn't a new style. So it's a checked coat. This is so classic. This is sort of a quintessentially British kind of coat. If you look on the high street right now, there are so many different versions of checked coats, whether it be the more traditional monochrome, or if it's like red, sort of a tartany red, or a checked yellow, or there's just so much, honestly. Like, if you have a browse, you will see. But I wanted to share this one. This one is actually from Georgia Asda, so it's super inexpensive. I believe it's £25, which is amazing, and I've loved this. It's just a coat, your standard coat, but really nice. We have sort of a mustard thread running through it, which I think is amazing, and it's just this heritage kind of check print, which is, as I said, very quintessentially British, very beautiful for the winter. Last year I did have one from New Look. I mean, it's still with all my other coats, but I think I'm probably gonna give that one away and just keep this one sort of an updated version. But that's just me trying to sort of share with you that this is something that is going to come back again and again and again. So even if you buy something this year, buy a checked coat this year, you know you can probably, most likely, still get wear out of it next year, which is amazing. And this next one is a serious oldie. I can't even remember how long ago I bought this, potentially 3 or 4 years, and it's just an Aviator jacket. I feel like this was such a staple moment in literally anybody who loves fashion or style, Zara came out with this sort of coat. It was just an aviator style coat. It was black and everybody went crazy for it. Honestly, every single person had it. It was on the expensive side though, so I wasn't quite ready to spend that much on this kind of jacket because I didn't really know if it was going to suit me. I didn't really know how much wear I'd get out of it. And then eventually the dupes started filing through. It's really heavy, so I have actually put my arm down because it is quite heavy. This one is actually from Missguided. Missguided are still doing these now. I mean, 3 or 4 years later, you can still find this style of jacket on the Missguided website. And, you know, considering Missguided to be one of those more fast fashion online retailers, they still have pieces that are classics that come back year after year after year. So that's exactly what happens with this jacket. And last but by no means least, of course, I could not finish without sharing some footwear options. And I'm going to be straight with you, it's a little bit boring. Both of them are boots and both of them are black, but like I said at the start of this video, this is just, it's the basics. And the basics for me personally are all neutrals, whether they be camel coloured, beige, cream, denim, blacks, whites, you know, just the neutral kind of colours. And so the first style I wanted to show you was just a flat boot. Can't go wrong with this, can you? When it starts raining, when it starts getting muddy, when we start having to like trample through puddles and all of that sort of stuff, these are my go-to. I wore them so much last winter and autumn winter, I would say. I just constantly wore them. They were amazing. These are also lined on the inside, so they are super, super warm. They're from Emu, and Emu is one of those brands that is, you know, just comes out with classics. They're going to come back year after year after year after year. I know that this style is available this year as well. It's available in black and I believe brown, potentially another colour, but I'm not quite sure off the top of my head. But definitely black and brown, and they're just amazing. I mean, oh, these are well worn. I was going to show you the soles to show you that they are like good grip, but they are well worn. They do not look good. They're just great whether you're walking through like trudging through snow, if you're going through like a rainstorm, you know, whatever it is, these are just perfect. And my final pair of boots, of course, if you know me, you will know that they are going to be ankle boots. I do love me a pair of ankle boots. They are without a doubt my guilty pleasure. You know, come autumn winter, ditch the sandals, ditch the open toe shoes, and I'm all about the ankle boots. I have a thing for ankle boots. I'm going to do a video about my like new in ankle boots, or like my ankle boot collection maybe. I think that would be quite nice just to share with you because I just do love an ankle boot basically. These are actually new. These are from New Look. Honestly, year after year after year, I've been saying that a lot, haven't I? That's getting a bit annoying. But I often or yearly I pick up the New Look ankle boots, whichever black paired of heeled ankle boots they are doing. I pick them up. I think this is the 3rd year I've got their boots, and it's not to say that the boots from the year before aren't as good anymore or ruined or anything like that. They're definitely not. I still have my boots from last year, but I just like updating them. I think New Look does really, really great footwear. Really, really affordable prices too. And so these are actually real leather, so I do think they are probably going to last a little bit longer, and they were slightly more expensive as well. I think they were $54.99 maybe, or $59.99, around that mark. But like I said, real leather. They've got a pointed toe. New Look just do a classic black boot so well. As I said, I buy them every year because I just really do like them, and I really do get so much wear out of them. Whilst I know there wasn't a lot of colour in there, I hope I injected some colour with my super bright jumper and my super bright red lip. I feel like that was my intention when I was thinking of what to wear for this video. I was like, gosh, I'm showing a lot of neutrals and dark colours. Let me add a pop of colour with my outfit. So because when we're talking about classics, I wouldn't necessarily say, you know, a colour block jumper is a classic. You know, when we're talking about classics, it's more about the neutrals, it's more about the basics in your wardrobe, basically. So that's literally what I wanted to share. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and thumbs up for more of this style of video. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any video suggestions. I would absolutely love to hear your suggestions and also work on those. And give this video a thumbs up, I just said. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new around here as well. I would really, really appreciate it. And I will see you all in my next video, which will be on Sunday. I'll see you all soon. Bye.